2 sessions ago.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
I actually didn't write his name, but I think it was Frederick.
Yep.
Axe Boy was good.
Axe.
And my axe. But, so. Last time in Lostrana. After rescuing Korth and investigating where the Bahanoth had been guarding, finding many dead Drow below, as well as a few other various races mixed in, managed to find the massive, what looked like a mushroom farm at first, until tearing out one of the mushrooms by the roots to get across a gap, and quickly finding out it's a snail farm. Not just any snails, flail snails, particularly valued for their shells that have spell-reflective properties. After having some dealings with these drow, doing a little bit of trade, spending some money, getting a few of the other slaves, as well as buying the one problem slave, Jakar, brought all of them back after a great deal of unnerving time amongst the slave traders, as well as the mistress of the farm, who took great delight in tormenting the drow below, as well as a few Snurfnebelman humans as well. After kind of gritting and bearing through it, managed to complete the transaction between you and the other drow, get a better look at their establishment, and even purchase some very valuable purple worm poison. At this point, after leading everyone back with the goods in tow, along with whatever other rations and food and supply that Akorth managed to procure, returned back, gave the slaves their freedom, and they started celebrating and seemed very keen on staying on the boat for the time being. Overall, as well as after Miski and the others came back with some more material, Miller and managed to make a few decent and more respectable pieces of clothing for them. And so now they are at least respectably dressed and pretty much just enjoying the small amount of ale that Million was able to provide with her alchemy jug for the many of them to be able to sit down, relax, and just kind of enjoy the reverie of freedom after such a long time underground. Some of them probably take a little bit of time getting used to it, but they are still enjoying it and valuing it as much as they can for the time being. Which we are now finally coming back, as you have made plans to return to the depths below to deal with this farm and any other possible parties that are down below.
Okay, so real question. We having a long rest for this?
We used like one
Nothing, but we all took a tiny bit of damage.
Okay.
Just take a short rest and just spend healing die. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If we're gonna take a short rest, then I'll just use my second wind before the short rest.
No, honestly, I did figure that we'd probably long rest first and then go back in, although we can just short rest.
I didn't use any spells. I'm good.
I didn't use any spells.
Aha!
According to my counters, I have not used any, so I'm assuming I haven't.
I mean, we only
I think that was
fought,
because I saw someone else
three
cast a
boys.
spell at them first, and I panicked.
That were me.
Oh wait, except I know for a fact I used a fire shield.
Well, but I only took one hit die. Alright, that was pretty.
Yeah.
That was easy.
One spell down, but I mean I can recover that with a short rest.
Wow.
Also,
Oh,
I
wait.
do
have
my
a-
Song of Rest, which is now a D8 instead of a D6.
Oh.
now.
Wait, this now overheals.
Sorry.
I also do have the spell Healing Spirit in my second level spell slot, so if we ever need healing, I can heal 10d6 per cast, and I can do it 3 times.
Oh, cool. Alright.
And it heals everybody, as long as you're all willing to conga line around in a circle for a minute.
Yes.
We're familiar.
Best spell ever. It's your entire party. Do the conga real quick.
For a solid minute straight.
Hey, some good ass healing. Dude,
Alright, we
that-
could.
I'm gonna take off my flight pack for Notluff to have a look at, so that way, if it's been damaged or anything in our recent, scuffles, he can do something about that. Because I won't really need it underground.
Well, you might
Except
need
to
it to
get
get
back
back up.
I have
Yeah,
insane strength. I don't think I can actually fail the check to go up the ladder.
You
Are you
Okay, you can
too
break
heavy
the
for the
ladder,
ladder?
Huh?
can just grab onto the ropes to the side. Just strong arm it.
No, I'll just adamantine punch through the wall and just make my own groups.
That too.
Incredible.
That works.
Fine.
Can we get
I
Iron
guess
Stride
you can
Hulk
be a
hands?
badass.
Wait, what'd you say?
Let's get Iron Stride some Hulk hands.
God damn it. But he'll take it. That'll gives me some time to make a little more improvements on it.
Very well then.
Okay, so the main gang's going as well as Korath. Is anybody else coming?
You should bring some murder bots.
Hmm.
That means
We
the murder
talked
bots
about
need to
this,
get
how
into
they
and
get
out
back
of
up.
the hole.
I mean, they're not very useful murder bots if they just stay on the ship 24/7.
However,
They're
they are
very
guard the
secure.
ship, though.
defense we have on the ship.
They murder intruders.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. I still need to break them in a little bit more.
I know. We should ask them if they want to come.
You may if you wish.
Okay, I'll go up to each of the murder bots in turn and ask if they want to come underground
Oh, follow!
to murder.
To murder.
They all look at Brad like, yes, murder, you.
To rescue slaves.
To rescue slaves. When you do mention to rescue slaves, actually 2 of them. Well,
What?
people have been captured. Must
Cool.
retrieve. So,
Okay, are you
Guardian
two also
36 and
capable of
72.
climbing a 100-foot well?
Easily.
Okay, cool.
Is this what you wish to do?
People are captured. Freedom required.
Very well then.
Alright, murder bots, roll out.
Shank.
Just we don't take orders from you, small fry.
I'm sorry. I couldn't fucking resist.
When he was talking to the robot, just like backhands him. Excuse me, bitch.
I am the captain now.
Get ready to kidnap everyone again.
Yep.
It's a big war party going on.
Group
Oh,
huddled.
yeah.
Man, it's just like these like vertical and horizontal distances. I don't know what it is. It's just I can deal with them so easily.
It's like you got wings or some shit.
I don't know, man.
Alrighty. And the party keeps growing. And
Oh,
growing,
yeah.
growing, and growing, growing.
Hey, maybe I'll get to use lightning arrow this time.
Do you bring Reckoner with you?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
please.
If she would like to come, yes.
Alrighty. Need to grab her as well.
I feel like the party's missing some comic relief. We need to hire some jesters.
Maybe we'll find one.
But you got me.
What
That's
the
true.
fuck am
Somebody's
I?
screaming.
Chopped liver? Fuck you!
I have to admit, the performance Brad made with Akorov was pretty good. He does make a good woman.
Shh.
When you bluff so hard, you become a woman.
That is a spicy meatball. Alrighty, bumping you guys down. Back into the farms. So,
It's dark in here.
Oh, there we go.
that's right. I always forget. This token has no vision.
You keep giving me a token with no vision.
Alright.
Here, sit in the dark, bitch.
Sit in the dark,
Alright.
motherfucker.
So I have an idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
We're coming. They're going to wonder why we came back. Okay, I've got an explanation. We know that we're not going to be here for quite a long time. So we figured we'd come and pick up a few more supplies before we headed off. And also, and I point at the two new murder machines coming with us. See how much they'd be willing to pay for these two.
Yes, excellent. Don't worry, we're not really going to sell you.
Yeah, I'll look at them and I go, look, she's going to die even if we sell you. You can just walk back out with us.
Just kind of bit of an odd look, but yeah. They're
Do
just
machines understand deceit?
kind of.
You will not be sold. It is only a lie. To throw them off guard and throw the tactics in our favor.
Hey, do you think they're gonna have the slaves attack us?
It is
Well,
likely.
not if we buy them first. And then ask them to help us.
If attacked by slaves, try to incapacitate them, Guardian 7-2 and 3-6.
I feel that might work. I mean, I guess we just kill all the taskmasters really quick. I don't really think they'll care.
Yeah, that should work.
Oh God.
Are we going with a signal? Who's gonna start blasting first?
Okay, so are we planning to go to the middle of their establishment and starting from there?
Yes, we're hoping to meet with the matron again.
Okay, so we're not going to fight our way in.
We
Fantastic.
should start inside.
I
Get
like
the head of the snake.
It's an
Exactly.
inside job.
If we take out the leader, the rest should just fall over. Like a crumbling building or something. Look, I'm not good with these. It's just, just do this.
Like the big mushroom Ironstride used for that bridge over there.
What?
Sure.
This one.
Shroom Bridge.
Yeah.
How many
Perks.
escaped slaves tried to jump this pit and just fell to their deaths?
Alright,
You may
it's a
never
big old
know.
safe hole.
Perks mushroom to see integrity.
It's squishy. But
Crossed over it before.
Good squishy.
Should be fine.
seems like it's been getting steamed sitting over this fissure.
Steamed mushroom.
Hmm.
Steamed hams.
How does its support look when the lighter people are going over it?
For the mushroom itself, it seems to kind of collapse, but you can see that whatever webbing this is seems to be holding fast.
I think I'd rather not risk it with how heavy I am in particular, and I can just jump from over here.
Alright. It's easily close enough that you could be able to jump that.
I have a 25-foot jump distance, so
It's pretty
What?
dumb.
Knock over a few mushrooms and you land, but all's good. The other is obviously going across one at a time, just to be a little more sensible and safe.
That wasn't one at a time. That was a lie.
It happened in our
Falls and dies.
Nope.
Oh heck.
no.
Nope. I'm out.
My immersion.
Pre-poisoning with the purple worm poison.
I'm pre-gaming this fight.
This Vex runs around looking for any other corpses that might be nearby.
Corpses.
Yeah.
No,
Just
you
looking
take a
around.
mad dump.
Yeah, he kind of just runs over. You just hear a hot ripping fart and just Alright, so
Alright, females first.
ladies first. So Korth will happily take lead.
She's going too fast. She's fast.
I mean, she
You're
is.
too slow.
Come on,
Gangsta's
fellas.
Paradise starts playing.
I'm waiting for the females.
At this point, though, you can see a good portion of slaves are being pushed to go a little bit faster from when you last saw them. You can see that not too far out, Tarjan seems pretty excited as he's just kind of patrolling the fields for the moment. You hear the chains dragging over the stone and dirt as he's looking around for anyone who seems to be moving a little too slow. As you do start coming across the fields with the Korth and the other guardians, Tartran kind of just looks out over. You can tell a little bit of conjecture of surprise. So starts heading over with a wicked grin of delight. But he just what brings you back so soon? Was the products that promising?
Everybody's just like mute.
Wait for
Quiet
Millie to
promising,
talk.
actually.
If any of the boys say anything, we die, so we're waiting.
But as it happens, we're likely not to be back here for quite some time, so I thought perhaps a little extra business before we left would do both of us quite some good.
And what's with the constructs? He kind of looks them over a little bit, curiously.
Well, I'm not sure they have the capacity for pain, but unlike flesh, they do not tire. They do not falter. I'm sure they would do much better working in the fields here than some of the people we might purchase.
And roll a deception for that. And as you can tell, he's looking them over and eyeballing you pretty hard, looking at their equipment.
Yeah, they don't look like worker books, Lamel.
It just has like a crossbow mounted on its arm.
Fully loaded, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna go well, guys. My deception, my charisma is fine.
I believe in you.
Oh, heck.
Oh my god.
Quick, Brad, play a triangle.
Oh,
I left my intuition on. That +2 shouldn't even be there. I'm not sure what's deceiving about this, honestly. All of that was pretty truthful.
Well, you just worded it badly.
Worker bots with weapons.
Yeah, you advertise them as workers. Look at how they're fucking. One of their arms is a fucking crossbow.
Yeah, you can take it off, probably.
yeah, you can attach a hoe. It's fine.
Misky, come here.
Hmm?
You said we can attach a hoe.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
He just nods. Like, look, obviously giving you a massive fucking stink eye right now. Follow me. At this point, he starts winding up the chain, wrapping it around his arm fairly quickly.
He'd be agitated.
Well, I thought we were gonna get attacked just there, so I guess it's not too bad.
I mean, by all technicalities, our last meeting was pretty nice. I mean, we just bought a couple more bots this time. It's not insanely different. It just, it's a little weird when we're trying to sell. We're obviously pirates / criminals, and we're like, yeah, please buy our mechanized autonomous death machines. We don't.
Yes, we'd rather your feeble drow slaves.
You're broken in, frail men. Tired midgets.
I mean, you might be able to pass it off. You do have a mask.
Yeah, it's too late now, we're here.
Hey, where'd this girl come from?
And where'd that guy go?
Wow.
God damn it.
It's fine, we live with this.
Alrighty. So, anyone with a passive perception over 14,
Mm-hmm.
see him. You can't see exactly
That's
what it is, but he pulls something out from his pouch and seems to be kind of like oiling up his chain.
Well, I don't like that.
So I see him greasing his chain.
Oh, yeah.
Just lubing it up.
It's just greasing up that chain nice and slick like.
Ooh.
I would like to loudly ask him, how many times a day do you grease that chain?
How dare you talk?
You spoon.
I don't care.
No, I'm not sure that's an appropriate question to ask.
Preferably every time I get the chance to whip someone.
Oh.
Oh,
Right, so
I mean, with this many people around, you must do that a lot.
Oh, indeed I do. You can
okay, well, on the way while we're walking there, when there's less people around, I'm gonna try and cast Charm Person.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
I passively perceived that shit something bad.
Alright. Alright.
Wisdom save.
Is it naturally? Or...
So. And obviously,
DC 17.
he knows as soon as you. They know as soon as you cast that what you're trying to do.
If they succeeded.
So,
That
Did
means
they?
there's another one about 15 feet away.
Hey, remember how elves have that thing where if you try to do charms and stuff on them, they get advantage on the save?
Oh, Drow elves.
yes.
What?
Fuck.
they're called Dark Elves for a reason, son.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
I didn't even fucking realize how
So-
bad that error was until that was announced. I cannot fucking believe you just tried to charm an elf.
So, you'd get to about there. I would imagine probably a little bit down the tunnel before getting to the housings and all.
Probably, yeah.
I want to look between them, and then I want to slap Brad.
Yeah.
Damn it, we teleported again.
Ooh,
Eh,
this is a good save.
Are you fucking stupid? These
Maybe.
people are hosting us. We already got a good deal with them. You don't need to do whatever it is you do to make them drop their prices. We're good customers. I'm sure we'll get good prices regardless.
Do it. Stab me.
Don't actually have a stabby thing.
you guys
slap him.
No, you do. You gotta fuck.
I die instantly.
That works. Thank you, Iron Stride.
Alright, roll deception at advantage.
Me or him?
No, not me.
Iron Stride. Because you
Oh,
have a
yeah.
higher modifier.
Of 0.
Better than my
It's-
negative.
Yeah, it's not a negative.
Huh? Oh, it's a convincing slap.
It's a pretty brutal slap with that roll.
He's missing a tooth.
You could tell, like, it's a good thing you interjected, because, like, after he did that, he was, like, about to unwind the fucking chain of 9 tails.
Mm.
And he just kind of looks. Keep him in check. He'll be waiting at the door this time.
Men.
And he just kind of looks to one of the other slavers in the distance and just kind of like gives them a passing glance and then continues on. A little on edge at this point, but he managed to salvage.
Just turn around and look at like a Korath and missing. Which one of you fine ladies would like to keep an eye on him?
I'll do it.
Ooh.
Totally thought they were elves. Yeah.
Feel free to get physical if he steps out of line again.
Happily. Come on,
Okay.
buddy. Come stand next to me.
Oh no. Alrighty, so Tartran will happily lead you on. As you pass by the living quarters now, there are actually a significant deal more than you saw before. And as you do pass by one of these main pillars, you hear what sounds like prayer.
I love prayer.
I don't think you love this type of prayer.
How do you feel about hearing prayers in Undercommon?
It just sounds like gibberish to
I don't know what
me.
they're saying.
I'm sure what I was saying.
So, we
Hmm.
slide y'all over the hill.
Oh no, it's the hallway.
As Tartran leads you in.
Bye, Bradmere.
You go sit outside.
No, you stay next to me.
God. So. As you get let in, you can see Tartran's still pretty on edge. So, what other goods were you thinking of purchasing? More flesh to trade with other cities, or other foods? Maybe more of the magnificent shells from the snails.
Yes, well, I was actually interested in getting a few more of those shells. A little more flesh definitely sounds like a good idea as well. I did tend to pick out a few of the stranger ones, so maybe a couple more reliable to even things out a bit.
Some strong-armed slavers.
Aren't you a strong-armed slaver?
Indeed I am. I'm the matron's personal favorite.
Sounds like a very good position for you.
It is. I get the chance to delight in rending flesh with her. At this point, you can see even Akorath is a little on edge at the moment. She
Must be nice not to be among your brothers on the other end of that whip.
they belong there. If they listened like good slaves, like I did early on, then maybe they'd be able to lick her boot. Nonetheless, I will inform Mistress that you are here again for more trade.
I will gladly wait patiently for.
With this, you can actually see Mary is actually just kind of talking with Rook, and even she herself is just kind of like eyeing up the other goods. As of course, is looking a little bit nervous, and she just kind of leans down to try to keep hushed tone with you, Millie. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off.
I think it's a little too late to back out now.
So, as you hear the conversation going on, you can hear a little bit more hushed tone. At this point, Tartran and the other that was among the matron kind of go wandering off at this point. And you could hear a few more turns of what sounds like rusted metal as what seems to be the cries of a snark Nebulum is just echoing through, trying to squirm free of what seems like the cages that locked him in. So at this point, after a little bit longer, it seems she is taking her time compared to initially when she kind of had you come over.
She's gonna come out in like heavy plate armor. Greetings.
She comes out, ironically, as you said, in a little bit more of a chainmail than she was wearing before when she first met you. I see that you're back with some significant toys, little one.
Yes, well, as it happens, we're not going to be coming back here for some time, so I thought a second trade, this time with you being able to collect some of our stock, have more if you're interested. I motion towards the two Warforged behind me. Not all of them look completely like this, but I assure you all of them are strong. They are capable of working any position you could put them in, although I don't think they're quite as fun as a regular slave would be. But guards or workers who never need to eat or rest, but maybe you'd have some interest in that. Oh, I'd also like more shells.
I can definitely do deals on the shells and all. The others for flesh are always available. Tarvin mentioned you were interested in the more strong-armed ones, the other slave drivers who have earned the chance to move up in the world.
Yes, a few capable folk to help man my ship would be much appreciated. While the others I have brought, I'm sure will soon be able to take up such roles. They do need someone to set an example for them.
Very well. Please, this way. Are you looking to take the entirety of the rest of the stock in trade of, well, those brutish constructs that you brought along?
Well, I suppose it would depend on how many of my constructs you would be willing to take.
Well, I'm always open to train. I know many of them don't enjoy having the constructs around, especially not around the matron's main citadel. Though they would definitely be handy around here on the farm, especially for harvest season for some of the snails.
Yes, well, one of the benefits I've found with the constructs is that they never tend to question you. They do what they're told. They do it quickly.
Yeah. For the few of the strong arms, the one on the right here served for a good 4 years in the fields. It's been quite devoted to the craft, as he would delight in a little bit of flesh render, just to show that those who step out of line are swiftly dealt with. The one on the left over here, he managed to retrieve quite a few before they managed to fall down some of the pits. I think it was about 32 that he personally dragged back.
he seems quite reliable.
I didn't realize we were allowed to follow her into the back. I thought this was a private drow dealing.
I just wanted to look, you know.
Just looking.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'd like to do that too. I just want to see, like, no.
I'm just gonna stay with my men.
Their lives are kind of shitty.
Oh, yeah.
I figured Iron Shred was following Milan. For safety purposes.
With this, yeah, no, she's never let any of you other than a Korath and Millie kind of meander about or any of the such.
Right, well, I like cut of their jib. I'll take these two and 2 more if you're going to be taking those constructs.
Very well. I even have another one that's learned his place if you're interested. It's currently locked up in the stockades in the rending.
Would like to see them.
She'll lead you back down the hall. As she points it down the stairs a little bit lower into the dungeon here. You can see one who's locked up, his face is just kind of like stuck against the wall itself. And you can even see that just from trying to grit through the pain and the whiplash marks that he's clearly grinded a good amount of his skin off his forehead and caused a bit of blood to drip down and coagulate, but see, he still looks pretty strong and stable. He might have been a problem at first. While he was a bit of an issue, he quickly learned to listen once again.
Yes, I can see that he's been taught quite a bit.
As for the other 2, that would be more useful. These 2, they managed to keep order in the fields for a little bit longer. They quickly earned a location change, also due to the fact that we do need to feed a little bit less mouths. We have a good portion of strong backs already.
These 2 both seem reliable. I'll take them.
Very well.
This is just a passing thought. I don't know very much about your culture. Do women in your culture ever end up as slaves?
Only if they've betrayed the matron.
Well,
But then
being the
again,
slaves, I can't imagine that happens very often.
well, there are some who are foolish, others who have failed the matron. Those lucky enough are banished or turned to try to guard the caves that they failed to keep safe.
Very interesting.
Of course, I know it's a little more humble to say, but being on the smaller outskirts, my house pertaining more of the farming of these creatures, I have not the decadence that some have nearby. I definitely get my chance to enjoy myself.
Yes. Certainly seem to have a lot of ways to enjoy yourself out here.
I'm quite inventive. You may want to join me sometime.
Well, whenever I come back around, I might just take you up on that offer.
On the matters of the shells themselves, how many were you thinking of purchasing in this trade?
see, I bought, was it 4 last time? I got an opportunity to take a look at them and determine what kind of material I'd be able to get and how much. I think I'd like another 10.
That's definitely doable.
That's good to hear.
Ah. Bullock, have the rest bring up another 10 shells for the young lass. Now, as for those two, Merritt, take him to the oddities room for now. And also get the other slavers as well as the problematic one that's been broken again. You just see Mary as just bows and goes to lead Guardian 72 and 36.
I'll look at the group and be like, so is everyone ready, to leave?
Simple nod.
I was ready as soon as I got here. This place is disgusting.
Absolutely, let's go.
Alright.
Alright. I would like to open with a steel wind strike.
Oh, we're throwing down for initiative. They've been watching you.
Oh no. Our surprise round.
It was never going to be a surprise round.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we brought the additional fucking
Ah!
really makes this shit incredibly suspicious.
God damn.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, no, you go.
I'm ready.
I'm actually just ready to leave. By the time it's my turn, we outie.
We outie 5,000.
Yes.
Yes, I outrolled her. I get advantage on the first round.
They saw Millie put her hand to the hilt of her blade and went, "Oh shit! It's going down!
It's going down. It's going down bootleg fireworks.
All motherfucking bootleg fireworks, shit."
Speed penetrating that bitch, huh?
He's gonna do it.
That's a phrase.
I go first. So that means I get advantage. And I'm shooting purple worm poison at her.
I mean, if it went for the one bullet.
My eyes!
How much damage is that shit again? Isn't it like 12d6?
Do it. Fuck her up.
It's some insane fucking number.
Just use him as a marker. Double check. I think I'm missing one. Yep.
Alright, these guys are also humanoids. I'm gonna go tick on my favorite enemy.
Uh-oh.
How much damage is the purple worm poison?
Many. Roll many.
It is insanity. It's 12d6.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly
heck.
right. And I'm shooting
Shit.
2 arrows at her.
I hope you hit.
I don't know.
Well, I have advantage and a +12 because I will not be power shotting because there's no fucking point.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Well, Zelrath will flap his wings lightly to gain a slight height advantage over everybody else, and I'm gonna Roger Blaster. Roger.
Oh,
Jeez!
yes.
They call me the Grave Digger.
Holy shit!
Oh,
My fucking god.
Oof.
Alright, so she'll save for half on the first poison. Oh, god damn.
Some juicy damage, holy shit.
That's a lot of damage.
so
Okay,
Did
so,
the favorite enemy even end up anywhere on that table? Favorite? Okay, yeah.
Whole +2.
Maybe it's something. We haven't fought my other favorite enemy yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm betting she definitely doesn't like her life right now.
oh yeah. As you sink the 2 arrows into her chest, she just leans over, just all over the floor, just blackened blood.
Oh yeah, second arrow does this, by the way, Colossus Slayer. I couldn't resist casting that a little.
Okay.
And I end my turn after attacking her life points directly.
Holy shit, it's a lot of damage.
These numbers are too big. I still don't understand how much damage you did.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of sixes in there.
Poison.
She did manage to save for
Okay.
half on the first poison, so that got reduced. But
Ignore that last poison damage roll. Conquest Colossus Slayer does not trigger the purple worm poison. It just got added on.
alrighty.
Done.
So, with that in anger, she just yells out, "Kill them, my slayers! You!" And she just claps her hand, pulls out this blade made entirely of shadow, and takes a strike at you, Millirin.
Disadvantage,
Ooh.
Spooky.
bitch.
So right as this blade's coming at your face, Millie just blocked off. Let's see. With that, just gonna do the most annoying fucking thing in the world.
She's gonna turn invisible.
No, it's something you've run into before. Shadow Step.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I'm gonna finish her movement by going further in.
It's gonna be again more goons.
bitch.
Wow, you're just as much of a pussy as those drow we killed in the arena a few weeks ago.
I tried. You can see
Should I
Brock
give chase? Or shall we deal with these ones?
Oh, our constructs do not have an initiative.
I was about to say I forgot to roll for them and a card. So.
Oh yeah.
How dare.
Is Reckoner
People
on the
throw
list?
cheese at them.
That's
I
right.
instruct.
There's too many
Oh.
fucking NPCs here.
Yeah.
Nah, not
We
enough.
dragged our special forces group.
Are you saying you can't play like 40 people at once, Josh? Come on.
I could play 40 monsters, but 40 helpful people? Come on. Come on.
And they're all different.
Iron Stroke.
7236, provide fire support for the team. I will. You are my target.
You see Brolix like with this wicked grin, and he's just got his one fucking blade out.
Alright then. You asked for it. Goosh, goosh. What kind of...
The 24 will hit, the 17 will not.
That's okay. It hit. And then, bonus action, I'm going to Dancing Greatsword him. Or I will just fumble.
So, first strike, you just crush right through his shoulder a good amount. The other one, he manages to glance your fist off his chest plate. As the Dancing Greatsword comes around, he just quickly smacks it downward, so it just grinds into the stone a little. Alrighty.
You will be a worthy opponent.
I've been waiting for someone as strong as you. With that, Mary is looking at everyone else. And then just quickly turns her attention over to Millie. For the mistress. She's gonna try and whip you twice.
Okay, disadvantage.
It's a good thing you're imposing. So, she tries, but you manage to just block her off. I'm using toy.
I am not a toy.
Brulok. He's got a wild fucking grin on his face as he kind of fucking steps over the ledge of his fucking small desk here. Just raises up his longsword, 2 hands. And he's just gonna try and bring it down on you, Einstride, all 3 attacks.
Oh.
They're all the same. That's amazing. Well, they'll all miss you, so... Alright. With this... First one will come out. Double check the distance of this. Alright then. And... Quick! Rush them all! And suddenly, things are gonna get really fucking dark.
Oh no.
Top 10 reasons why I'm glad I have blind sight.
It is true. It is true.
Yeah, I can see like this entire room and then some. Oh, there's somebody behind us. Hello there.
Oh fuck, who's that?
Ready. Oh, I need to put a marker on that anyway.
Did Drow with a katana do that?
I can't tell where the edges of this are.
I know, so I need to mark it out real quick.
No, I thought I'm a little dark.
Yeah,
I'm still missing. We got dark mist.
Oh,
Cool.
You didn't.
okay. Who cost it?
Check behind us.
Oh.
Guardian 72. He's gonna have to meander out of the darkness. And then he's gonna just take a shot at Mary. You're both definite. For a good 20, just twos just sink right into her gut. Million. Can't see shit.
Right, but I'm pretty sure Drow don't have dark vision.
They don't.
I don't have blind sight, sweet.
Sorry, blind sight.
They definitely have dark vision.
Yeah, well, that much is obvious. You know, my intent clear to those of you in the know. You know, it's a shame about this one. I had such high hopes. Got a good figure. 10, 15, 20, like...
Are you going to fucking assassinate her?
Sounds like this.
She went
Yeah,
very far away.
She's
Well,
a
she-
coward. She will
missed
die a
his steps.
coward's death.
I will catch up when I can.
Good plan. They're what, like a... Oh no, the tunnel goes around down here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at this solid bit and I'm like, I swear it went further down. He has quite the legs on her to move so far after using her action.
Yeah, that's what Shadow Step is, boy.
Yes, well, she shadow stepped to like above me, and then ran away.
Shadow
So
stepped on you.
she ran quite.
She shadow stepped down to the like all the way over here.
ran
Yeah, she
quite
moved
damn
far. She's pretty speedy.
Do you mean Misty Step or is Shadow Step an actual spell? I've never heard of this.
It is a Drow specific.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, oh look, there she is. Thank you. Where you going?
Good. You're alone.
What, do you think that'll make it easier?
You'll find out.
You know, you're right, it probably does, but that doesn't mean I won't enjoy it anyway.
Will that be all?
Yes, well, I do believe I have no bonus actions, so
Alrighty.
did dash just to get over here.
Bredemir. The darkness surrounds you.
Cool. I'll step out of it. And just halt person on the one below me.
Really?
Hold person.
Yeah.
So she got 20.
Wow.
Look at that. The toys come to
And
play.
I'll step back into the darkness.
Oh, I will find you, pretty boy.
So I'll scoot into the darkness.
You just run back into the darkness. You
Nope,
want to
didn't work.
He's just, yeah, like everyone's in darkness. Only Talrath really knows like everything that just happened. It's just like bumps into Reckoner and Misky, and just like fumbles it to the back a little bit more.
It's incredible.
Yeah, Brad, you seem a little scared. You okay?
There's one over there.
Yeah, I know. I saw her.
Must free slaves. Moves up. Gets to about here. Turns around. Sees Mary. We'll do the same thing. Fire two at her.
This is the robot civil rights movement. They're liberating other oppressed races by force.
We matter. Respect us. Die.
Respect us. So one misses, goes a little bit off and just clinks off some bars and then into her back. She's not looking too good, but looking like she still has a good amount of fight left in her. But not very happy with 3 bolts in her now. Valus. Darkness surrounds.
So there's no way I could have like told that Miller ran because it was so dark.
You probably heard the noise, but like in the sudden commotion, you would have to make a quick perception check just to see which way she went.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. See if I can tell. Well, I'll move out here and see if anyone's here. I don't see nobody.
Nope. You see Guardian 36 firing at the Drow.
Do I tell them they're down there? Do I hear them chatting to each other?
So that, yeah, you do hear the brief interaction because they're not being quiet at this point. It's pretty loud.
Yeah, I think you guys got this. I'm gonna go try help. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Actually, I still need to dash. Hello. And I'll use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite on myself.
Nice. Hello?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. The man of the hour.
Oh, is Rubed Whip here?
This is going
Whips
to be
are freshly
fun!
oiled! Freshly oiled!
Oh, fuck.
He whips 3 times into the darkness with disadvantage. I'm going to enjoy bleeding you dry! 2 at Reckoner and 2 and 1 in this one. Alrighty, so Reckoner.
2 at the left, 1 at the right. That's totally what that was.
Yep. So Reckoner, you just hear this loud shoo shoo as she holds up her shield, and you just hear the echo scrape of the chain. Misky, make me a Constitution saving throw as you feel. Well, it does hit you with a 24 if you want your shield.
What?
At disadvantage too.
That's impressive. But, okay, I have to ask. Am I able to throw up shield? I can't see it's coming.
You... Actually, that is a good point.
You'd be able to hear it coming, though.
That's true, he did
Yeah,
call out. Call
Please.
I feel like you're more likely to shield something that you can't see.
Fair. Yeah, no, I'll use shield.
Alright, so just...
A shield is a reaction to something.
Sorry, I had to ask. I was like, oh shit, I can't actually see
Yeah,
that.
it is reasonable.
Because he did yell out.
Oh, and you said con save?
Oh, you're gonna take the hit?
Well, if he hasn't had it yet.
Oh, for the hit. Okay. Sorry, I was...
Yeah,
I'm listening.
that's why I asked briefly if you wanted to shield him.
Okay, now I'm here. Yes, I shielded it.
Alrighty. With that, all the others that are too scared not to serve.
What?
It's the boat all over again.
They just
No.
rushing in, scared not to. You can just hear them. Get in there! Slow them down! Keep them away from the matron! With that, also, Valus.
Oh no!
They're coming for you.
I'm glad I decided to come and help.
Alrighty. So, Valus, roll me athletics or acrobatics, as they are literally trying to grab you.
It's all about athletics.
Alright.
Damn.
So, one will miss as you kind of like elbow him in the chest, and then the other one will just like wrap the chains around you and just like body hug you to weigh you down. At this point, as he's just kind of like restraining you, you will have disadvantage on attacks.
I'm grappled.
Because he's just full weighing you down at this point.
He's just dead weighting you.
Pretty fucking much. So, Korth, should step up to plate. Sees you having your showdown with the muscle man McGee. Decides to take a shot at the bitch beside her.
Have fun.
Will do.
Nice.
Ew.
Take half of this one. But yeah, no. Like, first two cuts just drops her immediately. Been too long since I've been able to have a feud with another.
Then enjoy this while you can.
At this point, Reckoner. Oh boy. So she just probably in the coldest demonstration nobody other than Telrath is going to see, and the rest are just going to hear. Lightning bolts down the hall.
Oh
That's what I was gonna do. Damn, should we do it?
Oh my god. So even though there's darkness, you just see a very brief flash. And then you just hear multiple bodies hitting the floors. Tarjan is just...
Oh no.
Ah! Magic, bitch! With that, just Reckoner just shoves up closer. She
I
don't
hate
want to
this.
do it.
Whoa.
You don't know it's a slave. You can't see him.
I can't see
PTSD.
him.
PTSD. PTSD.
You just hear his sad whimpering.
It's Misty said we're bringing here. Heck. So I would have had the guy in front of me run towards me, right?
Yep.
And swing in front of me. Is it all a disadvantage because it's in the dark?
Yep. Because you cannot see.
Cool.
Definitely
Yes.
gonna hit that unarmored man though.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Did
yeah,
I
that
hit
definitely
him?
hits.
Did I hit?
Gonna be like, I got one, and then the lights will come back on, and you'll go, ah!
So you,
There's blood on my hands again.
you connect with it, just, you feel the spray of blood, and you hear someone just.
I got
Alright.
one.
Can I step over them and attack whoever else is in front of me?
Okay, go for it.
Awesome. Swing. Oh, there you are, you dumb. Oh, swing at the person in front of me.
Alright.
Hate my life. Oh, that's gonna
That's
hit.
gonna.
Oh, look, he's fucking dead too.
Oh yes, he is. Again.
Good.
Would that be all?
I think you just need to stop blindly swinging your axe whenever you can't see.
Yeah.
It seems to happen every time.
Nah, you
It
get
does, doesn't
results.
It's a natural instinct, though.
Yeah, Miss will stay here and just be like, little, shouldn't have bled so easily.
Just sitting there like, that was too easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah, these
Oh,
are
If they
no.
were wearing any clothes with no weapons.
That'll be her
No
turn.
strain.
Alrighty. Telrath, you're the only one who can see what's going on.
Yeah. And, yeah, well, seeing as how the entire back line appears to be very well covered, I'm going to help the front line instead, because we should probably go help the captain before she gets sandwiched between 100 slaves. Do I get advantage to shoot out in the darkness since they can't see me?
You do?
Yes!
That's interesting.
Here.
You get a free hide.
Yeah, I'm just always hiding. Pow! Pow!
Both will hit.
Oh shoot. Alright, man, let's go. That's 3 piercing damage.
That's beautiful.
What a roll. I wanted to see Iron Stripe beat a slave to death with another slave.
It would be very easy.
You living your life in irons. No, I am the iron. Well, I don't have much else I can do on this turn. So after shooting my arrows, I will end my turn.
Alrighty. Fixtra. In a very large fit of anger.
Get the punch.
Or she punches you then.
Wait, does this wall like block my way?
Unfortunately, yes.
Dang.
It's too tight in the corner. So she's gonna bring her blades down on you, Milligan. And both will hit.
With
21 and 18.
shield.
Alright.
Now, you wouldn't want to hit a small girl, would you?
I think I'd rather gut you. At that, she's going to Shadow Step.
Man, what an asshole.
Not done running yet, coward.
Iron Strike.
Alright. Take a step over here. So step behind. If that's possible. Is that possible?
Yep.
Alright, excellent. We will need to hurry this up, so I will make this quick.
Both will definitely hit.
Dancing Greatsword? It will not hit.
Unfortunately, no.
It has a plus 11. How does it miss so much?
Because my rolls are garbage.
And with that, you can see a wild thrill in this man's eyes. A reasonable death! My powerful arms!
If that is what you desire, then I will give you that death.
Yeah, he's just gonna unleash all three into you. He does not give a fuck about anyone else. Amazingly misses every single one. Almost the exact same rolls from the last time he rolled. Amazing.
Just deflecting everything he throws at me.
Alrighty. So, this person will drop darkness.
Bright skated now.
Oh fuck.
And happily stride up to here. She gonna take her 3 whip attacks. But you got two Misky, one Reckoner.
Come on, I was using that darkness.
So, one against Reckoner will hit. For 11 damage, just whip with gnarled notches all the way through it. You can tell meant to just rip flesh, just actually rips a chunk of metal from her shoulders.
Whoa. We'll be needing that back.
So, the Guardian, he actually sees everything else is handled over here. Goes over here. You hear what sounds like sounds of combat before suddenly just somebody hits the floor.
Reckoner's killing some slaves.
That was Guardian 72. Guardian 72.
Did he just drop dead?
No, he just dropped someone. It's flesh hitting the floor.
But if
I am
Wasn't
proud.
a slave.
I mean, if it wasn't a slave, I'm proud.
Million. See, Valus is a little bit held up.
Yeah, hold them back, Bayless.
Just go. I'll be fine.
I don't know, with your luck, I don't think you will be.
Howard running off too. There you are.
Ah, good. Finally a one-on-one.
We're not going to run away again.
Not this time.
That's good. I was getting a little sick of it.
Right.
Okay. I will do magic pan flute. Use the pipes of haunting. So the 4 below me and the one on this guy. Those 5.
Doot magic pan flute. I love it. Alright, so Tardrin, completely fearless. The other one behind him, though, looks a little rattled. The 2 slaves just automatically fail and actually start fucking hauling ass back to their pen.
Yep, good.
Scared by a man with a flute.
Doot. And for my bonus action, I'll throw inspiration to Misky.
Yay!
And I'll go back behind Telreth.
Did you know my bones are hollow, right?
And of course, Burlock looks like... You look up in the direction of Burlock, he doesn't look shaken, he doesn't look like he even heard the pipes. He's just so dead set on, for whatever bizarre reason, dying by Ironstride's hands.
That's alright.
I wanna kill
Ironstride's
him
got
now.
that.
Oh, please do.
I want to steal his
got that
perfect
covered.
death.
I want to steal it.
Dying to the fragile birdman.
So, Guardian 36 starts moving up, and you hear chains break, and just immediately after, you are free. Valus.
Okay. Is an intimidation check going to count as my action?
Yes.
I'm sorry, peasant boys. Which one's grappling me?
The bottom one.
It is melee, you can deal non-lethal damage if you want.
It is true.
I don't know if I can deal non-lethal damage while I currently have Thunderous Smite.
5th edition, you just...
Technically, yes.
You just say it and you can. You can non-lethal while lightning.
Okay,
Just
I'm just
really
gonna say, get back or die, and I'm gonna hit the guy who's grappling me. And that would be, I want a D. Oh, actually, I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, so one more time, just in case of a critical hit. Alright, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll non-lethal damage. So, you can see he almost goes out, but he's just got enough to hold on to you.
Would that technically expand my Thunder Smite?
Yeah.
Because it does say on my next attack.
So that I wouldn't even worry about the damage. It would expend his Thunder Sight, but he actually does get knocked the fuck out.
Smite that boy.
So he just
And does this guy next to him look scared for his life? Or am I gonna have to whack him as well?
He's shaking, but you can tell they have no way of like lethally attacking him. They were just holding you down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bat him over the head as well.
Lucky.
Definitely hits.
Both not.
Just enough. So you see the other one, he just quickly like poof, to the side of the head just to knock him out, and he hits the floor.
And just gonna give you a little stroll. My deck count is 10. And I'll re-add my Thunder Smite with my bonus action.
Alright. Go back over to the top. Let's get put 2 into Reckoner from 1 into Misky.
Put the darkness back.
Put it back! I want my free advantage!
I do.
Alright, so he'll miss Misky, but still strike Reckoner, which she actually needs to make a save. Touch. Well, she will fail that, unfortunately. Five slashing from the whip. Just double shoot the amount. Because she's only going to take half anyway. Reckoner just gets slashed across the chest. Somehow, surprisingly though, much how you've seen Iron Stride be affected by poison on occasion, she gets affected the same in a way herself. These boys no longer a significant amount. Korth is going to shiv, try and steal the win.
Steal it.
Alright, so 1 attack will hit.
Oh god.
That was nearly max damage. What the fuck?
That is all 5s and 6s.
I'm back on fire, baby. Careful. Alright, but he will make his save, so only half of that goes through.
Doesn't she have sneak attack damage?
You're not wrong.
Oh no.
It's usually never come to play because she's not like always advantaging. So sneak attack. I forgot about that. She just may still steal this.
Steal it.
Oh, she did.
Take it.
Oh,
So just twice in the back. Man just drops to the floor. This is too much fun.
It is fun when they talk big.
Check on the captain real quick. And goes running
I
off.
will assist.
She doesn't even give you a chase. She just you.
Okay.
Reckoner actually looking a little hurt. Gonna just try and attack this boy twice. Response. both times. Which Ironstride can finally see this.
Yes.
Almost 40 lightning damage.
Ah,
Tardrin just gets almost eviscerated by her. The lightning coursing over his body.
oh, my turn, my turn. And I hit him with kindness. Ow.
That will hit. Just crush right into him and follow up. Sorry, mistress. He's looking very, very weak.
Shut up.
That definitely hits. You go and describe how you kill this sick fuck.
Oh my god. As he's like apologizing to his mistress, I just bring my axe down into his neck and just split it so that you see that little nice spurt, and then his head just kind of tilts to the side. Like tears, blood on face. So happy.
Well, while dying in a cave is how I die in my night. Oh, sorry?
So, what are
No,
you
you're
doing?
fine. No, I was gonna hit her again. I'd let Tilrath do it. Kill her!
I mean, I don't know if this is gonna kill her. This is
Ah,
just-
try.
She's still
Good.
fresh.
I believe. Oh, sure. I believe!
Okay, well, I will use my bonus action to start Zephyr Wind Strike. So I'm going to hit her with advantage with one attack. Well, actually, I guess I get both attacks, don't I? I'm getting mixed up between editions. Is 17 or 19 hit?
Both will hit. She is not as heavily armored as Tardrin was.
Nice mean mugging amount of damage.
Looking pretty hurt.
And like my brethren before me, the NASCAR mode activates within me and my movement speed on the ground increases by 30 feet for the rest of my turn. And I dash. Excuse me, while I move 120 feet. Boys, I'm out.
Oh my god.
10, 20. Hi.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah.
Fast. So this is, that was 20, 30, this is 40 feet. I'm still going.
These are far.
45. 50.
Oh, he's going into the cage.
Hi, Vale.
You gotta go around.
Oh, I didn't. That's the cage.
It's cage bars.
55. Hey, Valus. 70. Hi, Miller.
Wow.
What the fuck?
The sun barrier finishes breaking. That was all running, by the way.
Jeez.
Fucking great. I made it.
Did anyone see that bullet go by?
Well, that was my entire turn, just basically attacking and dashing, so I'm here now.
Alrighty. Bastards! And he just quickly comes down to you, trying to stab you some more. Sort of pressure. That you will miss both times.
No, if you hadn't run away, you might have actually had some backup when you fought.
I've very much down.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody you owned is dead in the hallway, by the way.
Oh god.
That new spell I got works really well, though. I like it.
Alrighty.
let's see. Radimir, how is the hall looking?
Pretty clear, right, Strand?
Alright,
Just one more.
can you and the others handle them?
Absolutely.
Very well, I will assist the captain.
Good luck.
Dash. Wait, the fuck? Who are these guys?
Knocked up.
Oh.
You can easily pass by.
Okay, so let me just quickly... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... 45... 60... I'm here. Where are they?
Fails.
I mean, he'd seen me, like, still moving in that direction.
That's true.
Very well.
This
What?
one,
Yeah, one turn.
especially terrifying. Turns and starts booking it out of the cave.
Aww.
I want to go for like the Dark Souls
I'm
backstab.
So 2 goes around. A couple more chains broken between people. Miller.
Well, honestly, this is really stupid, and I might not have done it if this really had been a one-on-one. But with everyone else, though your lackey's dead and everyone else showing up, I feel you probably don't have much longer anyway. So I'm just going to see what happens.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no! Reckless, level 5.
Oh god.
Oh no! You know what? A cone of cold sounds nice in theory.
What's it gonna be?
Well, you know what? I'll actually go with cone of cold. I was initially considering spending a first level spell slot to make it do some other kind of damage just for fun. But you know what? Cone of Cold it is. Alchemical Casting level 2 slot to add 2d10 force damage.
Ooh.
Very nice.
That is a DC 17 Constitution save, I believe. Yes.
That shall make it with a
Yeah.
25 for having damage.
Well,
So,
he still takes half of 58.
Wow.
I rolled max damage on my on the 4.
And of course, thought we couldn't kill everybody here.
Ugh.
they didn't roll like dog shit. I can make saves for days, but Jesus Christ, should I ever fucking hit someone?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Please no. Well, Reckoner's in a rough shape, actually.
Don't hit Reckon.
Don't worry, darling. It'll be much warmer where you're going.
Little brat. Random.
Okay, it's time for some Heelys on Reckoner. I'll do 3rd level. Wow, it's garbage.
Does it work?
But that you actually do see the mending actually start to heal her. The plates that were broken and messed up are actually starting to refold back together. Just takes a deep breath. Thank you.
Cool. Yep. Have some inspiration too. Go get him. That's all.
Move over here. That's another boy free. And continues the way up. Alright. Bayless.
Come join the party, Valus. We're killing a drow.
Oh. She's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna give her the big stab. And I'm gonna assume that 25 hits.
It definitely did.
18 damage total.
Nice. She's still up.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's a tough bitch. Of course. I've missed
Almost
the
as
party.
fast.
Yeah. With cutting action, yeah, almost. She
We're not
tries.
the same
She
thing.
tries. Right, here comes running up behind you, Ironstride. Looking a little damaged, but not as bad as before. Easy.
Gonna follow the party. Dash, dash, dash. Oh god, I can't see him. And 40, 50, and that.
You can step up.
Easy?
Yeah. Oh, that's technically the corner.
Oh yeah, I'll be here instead. Yay. That's it?
And Torah.
How wounded is she looking?
Like she about to fall on the floor and die.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
It's my speciality. Let's get out that sword. And do a little behind the action.
Swear to
work.
God, if you blast me with it again.
It was your fault for turning into a crab.
Okay, Josh, give her 2
If I
HP
hadn't
back.
become a crab, you still
Oh.
would have blasted.
Both will hit. How do you want to do this?
Speed demoning up behind her, Telrath like slams her head into the wall as he comes up behind her and just like stabs her in the ribs.
Yes.
Very nice. That is combat.
I want to go back and steal that boy's
I
whip.
feel very alone. Where did everybody go? Help.
We all ran down the hall to stab the matriarch to death.
Is everything well?
Oh.
There you are.
Now where's that boy's whip?
I see everything's fine. I'm gonna go check on my boys.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk over to here, and I cast a knock on this chest.
Alrighty. So,
Yeah.
well, those guys, they're basically like huddling, fucking terrified.
I have no interest in them.
Yeah, just covered in fucking blood as you go by.
Where'd my boys go?
Valus,
here.
the chorus.
Uh,
You two should round up the slaves, both the unconscious ones and the living. Let them know what's happened.
Yep.
Seems like a good idea.
Let them know we have a way out for them if they wish to return to the surface, to live a free life.
There's my boys.
What kind of scene have we arrived to in here, Josh?
Over here, the two that were being tortured and flesh rended, freed. As Guardian 72 comes over to the rest of the pen, you also see that there is one other slaver who had a whip and a rapier who is dead on the floor.
Nice.
His throat just completely slashed out as the Guardian 72 is going around freeing all the slaves over here.
Oh, I love him.
With knock cast on the chest, I pop it open to see what's still in it.
Okay. So, you find another 4 vials of purple worm poison.
Alright, straight into my pocket.
As for the other gabons, you find some beautiful pieces. Let's see. I'll just post them up because you obviously have detect and identify, so I'll assume you just do that as you find the items.
I mean, I'm just gonna take everything that's in it and I'll do that stuff when I get back to the ship.
As for the rest of the collection, you can tell this is personal pieces as well as probably shared by Tardrin and, well, the other slave driver who's not there.
We in the money again.
A term of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which is very rare.
And Miski, as you grab Tardrin's whip, you can see it's been probably soaked constantly in not just oil but poison.
Tasty.
It is a. I'll have to add it in, but it is a chain of 9 tails. It has the 4-bladed tips with nice barbed hooks that rudder down the entirety of the chains with one commanding handle, and it is actually a +2. And it does a D8 of damage. It also has reach.
Oh, heck. Someone else can definitely. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my god. Guardian 36 comes back around as the others are being led into the main hall.
Oh, should help the little snurfiblin over here.
I will also assist with taking off their shackles.
Concern. What about the one that got away?
She's gone.
Oh heck, we're gonna fight again when we go outside.
Nah, it's fine.
The Sniff Javelin is looking very bloody. You can tell his hands have been pulverized almost beyond recognition. He's just very, very shaky and weak.
I'll heal him for 10. My lay on hands.
You can see that he stops shaking a little bit. It starts calming down. He's not hyperventilating as much as now. You can see he's at least able to slowly curl his fingers like they're stiff, but obviously they're pretty well damaged at this point. But obviously it's going to take time. Hey, thank you.
We're here to help. Round up anyone you know and we'll get out of here.
Yes. With that, you can see the other one who's kind of stuck in the iron rock cage as well. Has been freed by Guardian 72. As you can hear them breaking chains in the other room. We'll actually go over and he actually picks him up. You can see what looks like fresh lacerations. He hasn't been going through it as much and kind of picks up the Snare Devil and starts helping. I'll get him to the others. Starts limping out with him.
Is there anyone else that's like seriously injured from torture or anything?
Quite a few. A few of them in here are their legs or feet have been stabbed repeatedly, or skin or flayed. Two of them actually have a huge portion of skin that's just been completely either ripped off or rended completely off their back.
Mm.
But you can,
Well, whoever looks like, anyone who looks like they're in like immediate like danger, like I'll give him a heal.
the only one who seems to be in the most danger is one human who his entire leg is clearly pretty much gone. There's just kind of like a bloody stump that goes up to his thigh, and it looks like they either pulverized it or had such a savage time viciously tearing into his leg and actually physically removing the bone from it.
Ooh.
What?
And he's just
Don't
kind
have
of
any actual healing spells.
he's just kind of laying down in hay, like obviously very cold sweat. The leg does not look good at all. It looks very gangrenous at this point.
Well, I'm gonna lean over, like wrap my legs around his thigh, wrap my hands around his.
You just such a straddle
I
leg.
don't know where this is going.
Not my legs, and I'm just gonna.
That's erotic.
My hands are gonna glow, and I'm gonna heal him for the whole 35 that I've.
Crush his head between your thighs and heal it.
Alright, so you do see the gangrenous kind of disappear as you're healing him. The rest of it does heal. Unfortunately, though, the fact that since there's no bone, it only heals over to where it's basically a stump that would be just before where the knee should start. But you can
Okay,
see,
just give him the ring of regeneration.
Yeah.
you can see he's breathing a lot more calmly now. He's still not fully awake from the amount of pain that he's still been suffering in for a long time.
When we start to leave, I'll make sure to carry that gun.
Yes.
Did the stuff you list also include what was on the Drow hoe?
On the Drow, personally, no. She
Yeah.
herself, obviously...
I'm picking her pockets.
Well, she has an empty vial. She clearly had put it on her Shadow Blade, which has dissipated and is now just kind of like this mucky pile on the floor from where the poison just kind of vanished off of it.
Oh, she poisoned her Shadow Blade. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, she was... You could tell, like, she was intent, like, if she ever got struck on Millie, you're not sure if Millie might have been able to stand up from that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's probably the purple worm poison.
Yeah. But for the rest of her, she actually has a +1 chain. For the other bits and pieces, you do see that she actually has a rather nice looking necklace, as well as
Very
a
sweet.
fantastic looking cloak.
Sweet free cloak. Okay, I'll just list it as a nice cloak. +1 chainmail and
It is-
necklace.
It is a fine black silk interwoven with faint silver threads all the way down, with a little bit of like a spiderish web design.
Well, into the bag it goes. We can always identify it later, and I already can guess just looking at the list of cloaks exactly which one it is.
Alright, I've got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Got a sick prank.
Oh god! Oh god!
Are you gonna animate her dead body?
Hell yes.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm down with this.
But then I'll make a silent image that makes it look like she's dragging our bodies.
Oh!
And I'll get her to walk back out. And everyone will be like, whoa, what happened? And then we can run her through again. It'll be awesome.
She is naked again, but yeah, let's do it.
Alright, well, I suppose I'll have to make her close part of the illusion.
I did just
get a
rip
good look
all of
at
her
them.
clothes off to steal it.
Ripping her fucking clothes.
I don't care. Fuck her.
God. I love it.
You lost the right to dignity when you became a drow.
Kane?
A Korath, just within earshot. Hey!
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Did I have I casted creation today? I don't think I have.
I think you actually did, because I don't think we slept after you made the clothes for the slaves that we got, did we?
No, no, didn't I have material for that?
No, I don't know how the spell works. You did get material, so if that's how it works, then yeah.
No, okay, so I have 2. Fabricate lets me turn material into things. Creation is to
Okay,
create from nothing.
Yeah, that's probably what you used then, was the fabricate thing.
Yeah, I know I've used fabricate for clothes. Okay, in that case, damn it, you know what? It takes too long. Someone will come and look before I can get the spell off, so it's probably not.
Yeah, you'll get
Wait,
it
no,
next time.
creation's only 1 minute. Fabricate's 10 minutes. Creation is 1. Okay. So, yeah, but just while he's going through that, I'm gonna creation an identical looking set of clothes to put on our bitch, and then I animate her body. And then I create the silent image that makes it look like she's dragging our bodies with one hand, so she's got a sword in the other one.
Oh God.
And then we can sneak along behind her. And I'll get her to walk out, and we'll see how everyone reacts.
Good prank.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, we
Find your fucking token.
so like where we can like hide around the corner and listen.
Alright, so as you're sitting there listening, you can hear everyone, I would imagine, along with Guardian 36, just like Guardian 36 going through like what seems almost like procedural comfort. And you just hear him just very, very calmly claiming, like, "We will get you out of here. You will no longer be slaves." But then you also hear like the weird, like almost contradictory of where it's kind of like an old rhetoric program of his. The giants will harm you no longer.
Just,
Aw.
It's alright, he's got the right spirit.
you will learn.
I mean, if he's talking to us now, the Drow are giants compared to them.
Well, alright.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner. Peek around.
As you see Guardian 36 sitting there talking to him.
Okay. Keep going, drawbitch.
So
I mean, like behind her, so like if Guardian looks at us, I can just like, I can just do like finger to my lips, like shh.
you do see if there were to be able to be readable confusion upon a construct's face, you would see it there. But just continues walking out, and all of you hear this dragging, and you can even see some of the Drow slaves are just like.
I give a thumbs up to Telrat, and I send her around the corner.
They're actually buying it. I mean, I totally stabbed her to death.
At this point, like,
I know, I didn't even. I mean, I guess with the new clothes she's got, it kind of covers up all of the holes you put in her.
And the bubbling skin, that was kind of nasty too.
so all of you just see from around the corner Vixtra dragging Wrath and Million from around the corner.
Nah.
Oh, no, what have they done?
And Korth just like quickly pulls out her crossbow, like just fires it at this at what she assumes is Vixtra. God.
I mean, it's pretty hard to not hit a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah. So just shoot, shoot. God. I think this would probably drop your zombie.
I mean, it's immune to poison, so...
Alright, so just 19 damage.
Out of 22! It's still up! She's still up! I keep going.
Does she poison everything she has?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's an elite warrior. She doesn't go around fucking around like it's a boy toy hour. Unless it's boy toy hour.
Okay, I cast Hold Person on Mistress. I guess.
God.
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm not sure if that works on undead.
You'd assume it would.
Doesn't it? Let me see.
It may not.
Person
Wait,
is...
isn't there like a version called like Hold Monster?
Yeah,
The,
hold
the
monster.
constraints are just it has to be a humanoid. That's a humanoid.
Unfortunately, the zombie does fall into the monster category because it's undead.
Yeah, they fall under the undead category.
Well, then I cast Hold Monster.
No, that's a 5th level spell, right?
Fuck you.
Alright, so you cast it. It
Wait,
does-
no, I wouldn't, because I think that's a person.
Yeah, you cast hold person.
and nothing
cast
happens.
Realize,
So she just keeps dragging them.
who did we lose?
Hurry.
Oh, it was Jester.
He said he'd be right back.
So, what do you do, Skias? You can see Reckoner's about to go.
What?
You see the fucking drow bitch that just ran away, fucking now dragging Milliren and Telrath back. It look like they're dead.
Did I just get... Oh, okay. I get drug around the corner just like I watch them beat us to death.
Radimir is very upset.
This is. She's not even being condescending. Be condescending.
You probably just get a little.
Whiskey.
Works for
Guitarist,
me.
go, strike her down.
I can't move. Why can't I move?
Should be able to.
Can I? Because I'm trying to drag myself through the pole I can't see through. That'd be why. Like reaching around either side. Can't reach. Ha.
Definitely, it's a girl damage. I'm pretty sure it's fucking dead.
Alright, 17 damage. Let me just.
God save free fucking zombie, fucker.
Oh.
On. Damn it.
We watch as the body falls and the clothes remain floating.
There's just a corpse
No,
that
the
just.
clothes are real.
Well, the
Oh, the
fucking
clothes are real.
the corpse
Okay.
just slumps through the illusion. Just. What?
Alright, there's somebody hitting the ground. Come on, now's our time. And I just went out and go, surprise!
Gotcha!
But get.
What?
I'm leaving. No.
And I dropped the illusion so that the dead versions of us disappear.
What?
Go, sorry, I got really bored.
You-
I thought, you know what would be a fun prank? Pretending we're dead. Oh.
Yeah,
That
can
was
you
the
see where that
prank.
went wrong?
You just see like
I think
somebody
I
in the fucking.
understand it now.
You just see so many of the slaves just like staring there in like disbelief, like, oh.
Do you really think she could kill us? I mean, come on.
I mean, you, yes. Millie, not so much.
Where did Valus go? He was... Where's Valus?
You currently hear like a whole small little crowd shuffling from the other room. Very, very slow.
He's-
You know what? It's probably a good thing he wasn't here. He saw her die. So he would have ruined the whole thing.
Well, that was a terrible prank, Millerin.
Did these stairs
You know what?
go
You're
all the
probably right.
Yep.
But...
Should we also steal her whole like supply of shells?
Oh yes, let's take everything.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I go up and or down these stairs.
Up and away.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're here to take everything. We're going to do it.
Alright.
Everything goes into the.
I'm gonna take the magical purple square next to me.
It loves you.
It's like, please take me with you.
It now consumes you.
Oh god, it got there. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry about that prank. That was... I did not think that through.
Proud of you for trying. Please don't pretend you're dead.
It's a purple jelly cube.
Oh come
Here.
on! Do I
The
look
purple
like
prison of doom.
Do you look like what, sir?
Velas? You know.
Oh! Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, I love it. No. I mean, you look prettier when you're dead. Dead?
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But thanks.
We'll find out later.
What does that mean?
Okay, sleeping with one eye open now.
Alright, let's get everything and get out of here.
So, obviously, takes a little bit to collect everything.
What about these stairs?
You want the stairs?
There's stairs over here. I need to know where they go.
I'm back.
Oh, I thought you wanted
They
to
go up
take the
because,
stairs with you.
They go up.
I go up.
Alright.
God damn it.
You go up a floor to the torture auditorium.
The what?
Ooh, auditorium.
Yeah.
Are there any people in
Like
here?
if you go over here, Bradimir, there's a nice beautiful ring with multiple bars so nobody can get out, but there's plenty of splash zones so everyone can enjoy the show.
Oh my god, it's like Six Flags.
Wow.
You can choose to sit in the splash zone of the torture room.
Good.
So, Spellis does donuts. As you're taking your time collecting everything, Akorath is definitely invading the cheese and wine sections. Even a
Yes.
little bit of the escargot meats. You can even see a odd couple of packs of rations and other such things that seem possibly curious to the palates of those from the overworld. Many that deal with what looks like kind of like figs, mushrooms, a little bit of like dried or salted, and different kind of seasonings for snail meat and such. As well as curious and odd kind of mixtures of what looks like almost like a moldy style kind of cheese. Some that have a little bit black spots on them, others that are clearly blue, some that also are just more pungent than others.
So just normal cheese?
Pretty much, except for the ones with black spots. The ones with black spots is an oddity in itself.
We can eat all our great free drow food later.
So obviously you got all the rations. You can see a lot of the slaves are actually grabbing some food for themselves as they're helping you unload the stores.
Oh, this is a oof. They were definitely not lying about the torture auditorium.
And for the stores of what was left, 30 snail shells. Entirely.
Wow.
That's a lot of snail shell.
Yeah. So, as you're collecting this, though, you hear what sounds like a tunnel collapsing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Knew we should be concerned.
I think we should probably be getting a move.
Radimir runs outside.
So,
I will follow him.
Outside the building.
I will instruct 72 and 36 to come with me as well.
they will immediately follow.
gonna do a heck.
Come along, slaves! Your freedom awaits!
Yeah, make sure everyone
Or
comes.
does
with.
it?
Took these boys over here for a moment.
I mean, this is the way out. You're free not to follow us if you really want to stay.
Oh yeah, no, they're hauling ass like they're just slowly hobbling. They're suffering from a good level of exhaustion, and one is also being helped carried along by Valus. Straight up missing his leg.
Oh yeah, that dude.
That poor boy. So, as you get out there, you can see in the distance the main way that you've come in. It's completely collapsed.
Ah, god damn it.
Hmm.
How the fuck did she manage to collapse that fast?
You might want to make an investigation.
Could I investigate it and see if it would take a lot of time for me to remove the rubble?
I shouldn't have advantage, but no.
Well, let's put those slaves to work. Get some pickaxes.
Wow.
So, as you do inspect Tarath, you can see there's not huge amounts of it, but clearly some form of gunpowder has been used. You're not sure if they had it as lined in the tunnel, but it looked like it had been set some time ago as an emergency measure, and has been recently activated from where you can see that the drilled and divot marks are.
Alright, so it looks like we need to find another exit, or we need to dig through it.
I could potentially get through this. It may take time, however.
Well, considering how much food we just looted, we probably have a while.
Jesse, you sound like a real boy again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There we
weird.
go.
There we are. So, you see a little bit of concern. You know, digging through this from the stretch that you did, so long as the rest of the rocks above don't collapse further, probably take you close to 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
We have
Let's just take turns dimension dooring one person at a time.
But what if there's...
Dimension dooring needs line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
we can teleport to
No, it does
somewhere
not.
we know is clear.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
But you don't know how far outside it's
But
clear.
also, that would still also take 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Do you have
Well,
anything on the ship that would help?
The dragon.
Let's put everyone in the portable hole and then dimension door.
Oh,
No,
there
we
we go,
won't
actually. Well, I mean, the portable hole holds enough oxygen. If we all climbed in all at once and then fucking sealed it shut, we could just
How
jump.
about we look for another exit first?
Wait, have you got
Like
any
my
of
idea.
the sleeping powder? When you put us to sleep, we won't breathe too much.
Hey, everybody, is there a back way out of here? Is there another exit?
With that, you
you
can
guys,
you actually see one of the shaky Snurf Devil, very sheepishly raise one of his hands. There's a temple outpost that goes through the same junctions. I used to work around there.
Would that way lead to the surface eventually?
It should reconnect with those tunnels.
Oh, perfect. Which way is that from here?
He points over to one of the more distant tunnelways, not very far away, still with interconnected with the main mansion farmstead here. But you can
Okay.
see this is going to lead past the woman who wanted to buy you. As she mentioned, that's the direction she lives.
I'm sure we won't.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Only her and a dozen slaves.
Hey,
I feel
everybody.
like perhaps a good idea would be to reject this insidious side plot.
What do you mean, Midlorin?
yeah.
Well, you see, stone is a nice raw material.
I fucking know it.
Gonna build a tunnel, aren't you?
I'm going to start casting Fabricate to create a solid tunnel that is properly reinforced.
Very nice.
Good God.
How long could that take?
Well, it depends how far this collapse actually goes.
I guess we'll find out as you go.
I can do 15 minutes. Sorry, I can do 15 feet of tunnel in the next half an hour, but I'm going to need a rest after that.
Like a short one or
Like a long one.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's
But that
Right.
means tomorrow I can do another 25.
yeah. That stretch is actually like about 500 feet.
In my inventory, I have a sending stone. Who's got the other one?
Raxiel.
Mom.
Oh yeah. Rexiel, we're trapped.
And I'm pretty sure it's canon that he uses it instantly every day.
It's
So-
true. He uses it daily a ton.
Oh, I think this is a different
Are
one.
you
Well, it hasn't been a day yet.
Yeah, it's true. It hasn't even been a day, so he can't send a message to you. But you can send it to him.
The
Okay.
one that pointed out that there was a tunnel that back to these other tunnels. I'll ask him, how long would this detour take?
Long as quick. Wouldn't even really take half a day.
And the dangers?
Well, obviously, there's other slaves there, so that's thankfully a common sight. You can see he's like getting sweating and really nervous at the other part. Stone giants.
Stone giants.
Come on.
No
Nefarious,
problem.
that's what it is. Let's go.
I do have one other idea, actually.
Go on.
Yes.
Fabricate a stone
Well, you
giant.
see, I have this scroll. It creates a teleportation circle.
Oh god.
Another one for that?
Don't you need a coordinated circle?
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming this one is linked to somewhere.
Oh, so we just teleport to anywhere in the world.
That sounds like an infinitely worse idea.
I think this one's honestly better because I don't remember where we got it, but I'm sure it's connected to somewhere on the surface.
Yep, infinitely worse.
So you instead, Captain, proposing that we separate ourselves from our ship and all of our money by possibly 4+ weeks of travel. Buy our fast ship. Not the shitty one we'd be taking to get back to it.
I mean,
Okay, but there's enough people on our ship that once we figure out where it takes us, we can instruct them to come to us. And I'm sure wherever we end up is probably safer than where we're fucking going.
And you know
They might have
Rexiel
a tag.
can fly the ship, thanks to Misky.
oh no!
That's so great.
Oh, best thing I've ever done. Oh, I can't.
I'm pretty sure Olive can fly the ship too.
Ah, fuck him. Dragon will do it.
I like the dragon flying it better.
Oh,
I'm a pirate!
oh god.
Okay, let's go check it. Telepath's bag. Let's see if we can get their amazing ideas. No. Almost a good idea. No. Yeah, okay, I don't have any better ideas. I mean, Captain, it's a 30-minute detour. Well, not 30-minute, half a day.
Scroll.
It is very likely, though, that the rest of them are very much alerted that we're here.
I'd like to leave now.
It is best that we make haste.
Well, you know what the fastest way out would be?
That circle, do it.
Yeah, the circle.
Can that circle take about 40 people?
If you're quick enough.
Do we have to run through in like 6 seconds?
Yeah, it only lasts a round.
Yo, that's not gonna happen.
If you're quick enough.
Okay.
It
Okay,
is
leave.
a
Okay,
10
what if?
area, so it's a 4
What
square.
if we put all the slaves in the hole? Take him through. Let him out again.
Oh,
See,
of
the
course.
the main issue is that the main issue with the circle idea is I really wanted to learn this spell.
Ah.
And if I take it'll take me hours to write it down and figure out where to put it.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I got a
And
new plan.
then I'm not going to be able to cast it until tomorrow.
New plan. Brad,
Yes?
dress yourself like a woman and walk in front.
It's fine. Is there a mirror around here somewhere?
Oh, yes, there is.
Einstride's body.
Nice.
What?
You're basically a mirror. We'll buff you.
I am not a mirror.
So we are going out
Mirror,
the back
mirror
way
on the
then?
wall.
Maybe liberate some more slaves along the way?
Ooh. Yes.
The back way sounds like the most solid plan.
I can see Valus is a fan of the back door.
Thank you.
Oh, and also, if we didn't move them, I'm currently standing on some dead slaves.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it was dark. What happened?
Exactly, it was dark. What happened?
I don't
I
know.
mean, I saw everything.
No, shut up, or I'll do it to you too.
Oh, no. Alright, so...
Do not make me separate you two.
what...
Well,
Good job.
let's be civilized then. Shall we put it to a vote? Magic circle or back exit?
I vote for back exit.
Yeah.
I vote for back exit.
Let's
I
go.
vote for the circle.
Okay, we gotta vote for a second.
Not gonna lie, I've seen stone giants. I kinda want to go for the circle.
We could end up literally anywhere, and it only lasts for 6 seconds.
But anywhere we've been. Everywhere we've been has had taverns.
Now, I'd like to ask you a different question. What if we found a scroll for a circle to somewhere we haven't been before? What's on the other side of it?
We learned it say we forgot
I'm gonna
the
say
way-
about a 50-50 chance of more stone giants.
I believe that I should be capable of taking on a few stone giants.
It's
Yeah,
just a
have
giant
some
made out of
confidence in
rock.
us.
Not that bad. I killed maybe one before.
Hey, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly, by our calculations, what's the distance between this area and our ship?
By rough calculations.
Sure.
Probably like 5,000 feet.
God damn.
That's a lot of feet.
Okay, actually, wait, no. How do teleportation circles work? Can you teleport to another circle you draw, or does that to be a permanent circle?
If we know the circle that we want to go to, it can be linked. the one I create goes to a permanent circle that has been created somewhere in the world.
Copy
Okay.
paste.
As long as we know the inscriptions for that circle, we can choose whatever circle we.
It really is too bad that we don't have like a decanter of endless waters. Just our problems away.
As much as I could attempt to smash the wrong side of the way, it may create more instability in the cave.
I mean, we won't be able to get all the slaves out if we use the teleportation circle.
Sort of the reason we came.
Sort of.
Yeah, I think that was at least 50% of the reason we wanted to come down here. Like, I'm sure we can just walk out. Like, just because the stone giants exist doesn't mean they're gonna try to kill us.
So it's not just the storm giants. We now have to have this many slaves in tow who aren't in working ability to be around us. Would it not be questioned why we have bad slaves, slaves without legs, with us? Would that not cause more attention to us?
The
Vladimir
questions
just
are
lied.
irrelevant.
Oh, the questions are irrelevant. My bad.
We could chain
Brad-
them up.
If
No.
Vladimir looks like a woman and we chain them back up, nobody's gonna ask any questions.
Probably.
I'm trapped.
Brad need to look like a woman.
Because nobody will
it's a-
respect him
It's a
otherwise.
woman-dominated society.
All right.
Turn around now, straight.
Are you alright? So you're going full Drow, like
Suppose. Yeah.
I just hold up my shield for him to see his reflection.
alright. So roll it. Fucking deception. Or actually, no. You have your disguise.
I have a
so
disguise kit. Yeah.
So use that with
With-
your charisma, because obviously it's deception.
Pretty bad.
You're not the prettiest woman, but you're still a woman.
Possible from a distance. Good enough. Let's
Might be a
go.
little stubble in there. People will be like, "Oh,
Masculine Drow.
yes."
Now, do we
What,
do
you
good
got
checkers
slapped
on
with an
the
ugly
slaves
stick?
again?
I don't know, maybe we don't need to. If we all just pick up the whips of the taskmasters, we can pretend like we're keeping them in line by encircling
Yes,
them.
Valis. I know.
Okay, yes.
That's me sending an SOS. I phased through the wall and I can't get back.
You're stuck with her now. You're her slave forever.
Where'd you go?
I might have phased through the wall.
He's in the wall.
Can you see? Yeah, there.
Oh, there you are.
Can I get back?
Tap, tap.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Okay, well, so
Okay.
I guess we're doing the hope nothing bad happens and go through the church method.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Alrighty.
female Bradamir will go up to that slave and ask, alright, can you lead us to the other exit then?
If we're going the other way, we should probably inform our crew. You know, we will be a bit longer after all.
of course.
Who has the sending stone?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You are excellent at sneaking, correct?
Indeed, I am.
Would you be able to act as a forward scout to make sure there is no danger ahead as we explore the next areas?
It's a good idea. I'll start heading out in advance.
Does sending
Excellent.
stones have like a word limit or something?
25.
25.
Alright.
3672.
Hike.
Stay behind the prisoners. Make sure that they are not harmed by anything.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure all slaves are freed.
Very well. And 72 and 36, I am proud of your efforts here today. Awkward silence.
Millerin, got 10 extra words if you want to say something. Burexiel.
Tell him to take care of himself. But, like, if he really has to, I can summon him to us.
Oh.
But I can't send him back after I do that, so... I really don't want that.
Just ask him if he wants to come.
Well, he can't message us until like the next day.
It's true.
It's fine.
Mom, pick up.
So I picked up the phone like after we were gone for like 10 minutes and he's like, Mom, pick up! New phone, who dis?
All right. So let me grab everyone real quick.
That is the message I sent.
Alrighty.
Tell the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Alright, shall we?
It's like the Oregon Trail.
Nope.
Except we're setting off with a lot of slaves instead of oxen and bullets.
Shitloads
Fine.
of people.
Damn, this is a lot of people though.
How many oxen yokes do we pack?
Like none. We thought we'd be out of here.
It's your mistake. Now we have to wait by the side of the road and trade with a guy.
Hope you all like eating mushrooms.
Winky face.
Hey, shut the
Prison time, 100 year.
Oh,
God, some of these boys are off the map.
oh boy, I love side plot.
Hell yeah.
Side plots, baby.
Side plot. I mean, this is our fault for not chasing her down and brutally murdering her.
Yeah, I should have done it. Oh, wow.
Well, that's why I waited for a little bit. I was like, are they going to chase her?
Nah.
Unless I just chased her down and shot her in the back. Considering I'm, NASCAR bird.
Birdman.
If that cloak is what I think it is, it perfectly replaces the wand and web. Which is pretty cool, although somebody else might be able to use a lot of
Just
We'll see.
some of these people's locations real quick.
Oh, gee.
Ruh-roh.
That isn't weird at all. It's a lot of cloaked people to be hanging out in this alley. Are
Who's
you
that
acting
spooky
shady
boy?
on purpose?
Spooky boys all around.
Our cloaks are better.
Spooky, scary, scary.
Just looked at it like, what the fuck? But-
Not even wearing the clothes. Wearing my own damn thing.
So, as you enter into this cavern, you see these massive stalagmites that are reaching up towards the cavern roof. This cavern itself easily looks like it can reach up to about 100 feet, but the darkness is hard to make out. Up ahead, you could hear a great deal of undercommon being spoken. Male Drow voices, all kind of arguing amongst themselves. You can hear the argument, but unfortunately, you do not. Well, actually, does anyone actually know undercommon?
Me.
You know.
No.
Tell me what they say, I know.
I want to know. But you do you really? It's all right.
They're just talking about, like, dick size.
It's talking about getting laid and...
So, you hear them mention, I saw one of them go by and panicked. Not fucking worried about it, though. You heard about the other stone giants that have been keeping these tunnels? I heard they're building up for an attack soon.
I'm gonna relay that to the group.
Well, that's cool.
And
Vile giants.
with that, you do see a Korath come creeping around the corner to the rest of you. Alright.
Garth, what your drow eyes see?
There's probably well over 90 guys here. The priestess is at her shrine currently, so we're all right there. There is, seems to be a wizard who lives above us and the stalagmite beside us. She points over to this one. And even though it doesn't look like on the base, up above, about another 60 feet, a small doorway, you can see what seems like a small bluish light kind of emanating from it.
Okay.
Now, After talking to a few of the others that are here, and those who listen like they should, I was able to confirm that the attacks have been recent. But we should be able to slip by quietly if we're quick and just press on, acting as if we are slave drivers. I'm not very sure how much they're going to believe that with the rest, but if we're quick, we might be able to avert eyes.
Alright, we'll try to avoid conversation then.
Alright, I get out a whip and practice menacingly cracking it at the air.
Alright.
Yes, very good. Keep doing that.
I would say I put my hood up, but I don't really think it matters considering I have a fucking beak.
So, for this, I want someone to make an intimidation check, a deception check, and a overall performance check.
Can I do all of them?
Can he do all of them?
Nope, that's one per
You wanna
Heck.
Damn it.
inspire us?
Yep.
I have
Who's-
plus
who
6
wants to do
intimidation.
Okay. Velas, we have
I
an
am-
inspiration.
Oh wait,
I
so
have a
wait.
-1 at all of those.
I
Deception,
have a 2.
intimidation, and performance are all the categories we have on instrument.
Oh, well, I have 4 in intimidation.
There's 6.
They also
Okay.
already better.
He wins the intimidation. Who's good at deception? Anybody?
Not me.
I have a 2.
2.
Brad.
Everybody beat a 2.
I'll do it.
No.
Brad-
Did you have a
Brad
negative?
Correct.
Oh heck.
Brad has
Alright.
good safety performance skill. I think Misky should just take the deception.
Oh, I like. It's impossible for me to fail this performance check.
Okay. I'll be deceptive.
Okay. Inspiration for you.
Yay, I'll need it.
Alright.
Alright, so go ahead and give me those fat rolls as you start.
Good luck, guys.
Yes!
That's nice
Can I roll?
little
Easy.
Wait, what was it was a D8, right? I want to roll it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll like a 2 or a 3.
Yes!
Here we go.
Well, nice.
Oh.
Add your D8. Add your D8.
Do
Add your
it.
D8.
Did you? You didn't say you inspired me.
Oh, I did. You're inspired. This seems pretty important.
And it's still an 18. It's not bad.
Okay, 18.
So it's
We're
definitely
not as scary.
definitely easy enough for you. You see a few drows kind of turn to glance at you as you start passing by. They just kind of start parting ways. Make sure the path is clear for you to go down the hill.
You performing that pseudo Drow swagger.
Swagalicious.
Wow.
I'm gonna assume I got 2 of these strong boys to carry the guy with no leg, so it looks like I'm not a bitch.
Torture boy.
I mean, if you want me to carry him, I'll just hold him with one hand. Easy.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Where
we
the
should
fuck are we
probably-
going?
Get the slaves to carry the slaves so they actually look like slaves, you know?
You'll get to about there, Brad, and I'll need everyone to make one more check.
Okay.
More inspiration.
Holy shit,
More
that's a lot of boys.
Give it to Misky.
These guys look like they're about to steal our droids for parts.
I can't give it to you after you roll, fortunately.
Sounds fair.
well,
Jakeem.
Valis, then you may have the inspiration.
Yay!
Roll good.
I'm not gonna roll good, watch this. Okay,
Oh,
that's
wow.
better than last time.
Oh, that was a bad performance.
Still a 20.
Yeah, thank God. So,
Wow.
So it gets a little sketch for a moment because like they hear it all in common, and not as much slang in Undercommon in Sylvaneth as they usually hear. And they kind of look at Misky and the others a little bit questioningly, but then Valus is just helping with pushing along, prodding them, and just
gonna be yelling at them in Infernal.
Yeah,
My bad. Hadn't been moving.
Even better. So you managed to skirt on through just fine.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're about to grab our droids for parts.
You can tell they're obviously not the beefiest of boys, but they all look like they are at least a little bit higher up on the food chain than just slave.
I'm guessing they're like the wizard's bodyguards, considering they're basically surrounding this house.
The wizard and also the overall temple that you can hear everyone praying at. So, as you are walking by, and obviously everything's a bit calm, and not really many people are, paying too much attention. Someone from up above calls down, and I'll post her here. As you look up, you see this woman.
Oh no.
Obviously, she's not that big, but just so you can.
Yeah.
She messy.
Kaiju!
She just calls down. Careful, Honda. That route is possibly infested with some rebellious stone giants who don't know their place.
I like this one.
We are taking the slaves this way. The other path is blocked. We can deal with the stone giants. Believe.
Whatever you may believe, I'm not paying for your property. She kind of looks at all the slaves.
We are taking them with us.
So be it. I'll be sure to let the others know that they can take whatever off your corpse.
The only corpses you'll find will be giants.
But that you can see a bit of a wicked smile kind of creep across her face, like the cut of your chin. She would meander back into the stalagmite hole.
Yeah, back in your stalagmite hole.
You what, cunt?
Lightning bolt!
You fancy being a tosser?
So, you'll easily make your way through here. Let me just...
Oh, you gonna pick us all up?
I'll pick you all up in a moment.
Okay.
I'm just impressed with everyone's roles. I'm amazed.
Yeah.
It's alive! Fuck you, Misky.
Oh, fine.
Let's warm slaves by the fire.
Oh, warm these slaves over a nice hot fire.
Anybody keen for a roast?
Oh no.
Hey, for me it isn't any kind of cannibalism of a bird.
Good job though, you guys. This could have gone a lot worse.
It has gone well.
We're not out yet.
Not just
Yeah, but we didn't have to fight stalagmite wizard.
Yeah, it's probably a huge plus that could easily been a death.
Yeah, he's got the high ground.
The very high ground.
It's over, Anakin.
It's all
They can
over.
deliver a line like it's over. I have the high ground. What are we supposed to do to that?
He just
I
died.
jump up 20 feet and deck her in the face.
Ow.
Don't try it. Whole person.
I have the pie ground.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I am delicious. Get a chance to work this out fully. I think Iron's Dread will be happy.
I'm really glad we didn't go with the teleportation circle plan, because I can just envision us ending up in like some absolute shithole.
Does anybody know where we actually got that?
Go on.
The
I
scroll?
have a really bad feeling it's near that dragon we ran away from.
I'm going to honestly hedge my bet, and I'm like 90% sure it was from that like witch/lich/ghost that was living on top of the ruined ship in the middle of the gravity field.
Possibly.
Oh, what if she got it ages before that?
God knows where he'd fucking end up.
Get thrown back to that bloody cloud giant castle. That'd be great.
Because I remember there was like 2 or 3 scrolls in that chest, and I remember not being particularly impressed by any of them.
Tossing everyone down here for a moment. Obviously, you're not way the fuck out there, but you do see the giants as you stroll on.
Look, giants.
Take me out to bar. Oh, Jesus Christ. They big.
I can't see any of them.
Dude, his hammer is a stalactite. It's sick.
Dude, he mean mugging me.
Oh fuck,
Why
they
do I
big.
feel like my line of sight is wrong? Should have
I
said
can see extremely far, so the fact
Yeah, but
that
you have
Brad
dark
couldn't
vision.
see that guy.
Yeah, I only
That's
have.
as far as I
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
Heck. This is probably because I deleted myself that one time, my bad.
I'm only able to see up to 30 feet for some reason.
Yeah, no dark vision, boys.
I'm
I've
pretty
got
sure he
60 feet
don't
of
have
dark
dark
vision.
vision.
Oh,
Yeah,
I should
it's
be able
just
to
all
see
these
further
ones.
then.
Yeah,
Couple
because
of-
I got the goggles of night. They give me 60 feet of dark vision.
You don't have my goggles tonight. I took those back.
Well, but someone gave me goggles of night because we had spares.
Really?
I think we
Yeah.
did have extra. We had like 3, I think.
There was a
I
spell.
like the excitement.
Just a human pleb.
I do have dark vision.
Alrighty. So, at this point, you get up to here. No, I turn around and go home.
I slit my own throat.
At this point, sounds like they're eating something. You're not sure what. Others that are just kind of mucking about. You can see a little bit in the distance as the crystals kind of give a little bit of a glow, and you can see some random wild mushrooms that have kind of filled in with the fungus of the cave. The other one,
Right.
not too far to your left here, fast asleep. Looks like he's holding a fairly large crystal in one hand. Looks like he's probably gorged himself a good bit on some of it.
They're eating the crystals.
I will internal monologue, speak with C12. Is there any information you can give me on the stone giants?
Stone giants, extremely durable, still savage, though their strength should not be underestimated. Devastating in numbers, will resort to long-distance combat if need be. Easily driven
Intelligence.
out without required insistence of fighting. Intelligence, that of an average human. Not a great tactician.
Then they may be reasoned with, perhaps threatened even.
Do not think they'll work.
So who can speak giant? If you're gonna...
I can.
Alright.
Not me.
I assume C12 can.
C12 definitely can. If you want to
I
let
can try. That is all.
C12, you have an intelligence of average human or tactician. Let us pass.
You are all big bitches. Let us go.
So, for those kind of looking around, go ahead and make a perception check as you kind of look at the giants as they're kind of mucking about as well.
I can only see the sleeping ones. So I'm not gonna roll.
I apparently understand the roll.
Alright, so those who got the 15 and up, you can see that the other stone giants seem to be thoroughly enjoying themselves on the snails that possibly were ground here.
We have all that snail in the bag.
It's only the shells, though.
No, we grabbed all the snail meat too. Storage room.
Shitloads of snails.
Alright. Well then.
We could potentially bribe them. Or threaten, or destroy. The choice is up to you.
Well, let's just drive them. I mean, I'd like to make it through the tunnel without losing an arm.
Yeah, the other side of the tunnel, are they like blocking it off, or can we sneak around them?
They're kind of riddled around. You can tell they've kind of taken over this place. You see, from your current perspective, what looks like a max of 5 at the sleeping one, but you hear possibly one more around the corner. You can see Guardian 72 is looking pretty on edge along with 36.
Understandable. So, anybody here speak giant?
I do.
Right, Telrath, how do you feel about negotiations?
Giants are generally idiots. They seem to like the snail meat. Do we want to just give them all that? I'm sure they'd let us pass if we gave them food.
Yeah, sounds like it might work.
It would likely work.
Yeah, let's see why they would turn down free food. We're just walking through.
C12,
Alright.
could you be prepared to translate?
I will assist with what I can.
Thank you very much. Shall we proceed?
Alright, let's just walk through like it's normal, I guess.
I'm not too sure which direction is actually through.
Down and to the right, I think.
Down
how
to
to get there.
the right or the left, the Snurf Devil informs you. Either one, there's a conjunction
Or the
that
left.
connects with them.
Okay.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Might as well go this way, I guess.
You can see these two are looking out as everyone else is like slowly kind of just following up and a little nervous. You can see in Akorath, like, she's seen some shit, but she still like is sweating at the prospect of attempting to deal with a giant.
I'm carrying a lot of snail meat from outside of the portable hole in my arms.
You get to about there. Hey, you, tiny one.
Yeah?
Give me
Speaking of my
that.
giant
Hey, give me that now. I'll fucking
Good
turn you to paste.
If we give it to you, can we go through?
I'll let you
We don't
through.
want no trouble.
I'll let you through. You have to
Make sure he allows us
pay the
all to go
others.
through.
Alright. Fair enough.
You'll reach down and just grab the meat right out of your arms. you can see the other stone giants kind of get up as they see this. You can see the other one that's down here is asleep as well.
Looks like it's feeding time.
They will attempt to bully you into submission.
Dinner bell,
I
ding, ding, ding.
know. It's
Try to
actually
be
rather
stern.
very-
Hey, you better have more meats.
I got more meat, and you guys know what cheese is?
Cheese. What's cheese?
I don't know. I think you guys would like it. It's like, finer.
I like finer.
Oh yeah, man, a taste.
Hey, I steal the wine jars from those filthy little black buggers.
Yeah, we just killed a bunch of them.
I like you.
Anyways, yeah, here, try a wheel. I think you'll find it's more than sufficient.
He'll take out one of the biggest wheels he could find. Takes the deep wheeler. Smells like fungus hell. Just takes a big bite. Doesn't even peel off the wax or anything.
Oh my god!
Like a real man.
Oh, that one. He reaches in and grabs another 3 and goes to sit down.
And Colin, they're really difficult to satisfy, aren't they?
They're pretty big.
For this one on the left, you see his whole body is covered in the scintillating shells from the flail snails.
Oh, you got a nice outfit.
You can see he's staring at I assume the snail shells are in the portable hole as well.
I guess, yeah, they'd be in there. I don't know how else we'd carry 30 shells.
Yeah. And he looks down. I want these. And he'll grab 5 of the shells.
Hey.
Alright, I suppose. It's only fair we are using your walkway.
Damn right. Bugger. Go stomping off, and you can see he starts trying to work the shells to fit him a little bit better and make a full shell plate armor.
He knows what's up.
Yeah. This,
See, the key with giants is you have to be polite and then pretend like they're better than you.
Imagine if we fought that guy. It's fully spelling.
Hey, Skinnery. Anyway, so what do you need?
he's staring at everything you got in there. And I assume everything you recently got is kind of tossed into the bag, armors and everything.
Yeah. I have the cloak on, but other than that, I think I just threw everything on there.
Right. So, he is not bashful at all. He reaches in there, just one big fucking handful, and just grabs it. And you can see he's just grabbing a mix of things. And he actually scoops up the armor of resistance, the breastplate of thunder, along with a little bit of the cheese and a huge portion of snail meat. And then
Wait, what's going on with the breastplate?
He's stealing the 2 pieces of armor we just got and a bunch of snail meat.
Alright, just the armor of resistance. A whole shit of snail meat. But he's looking down, looking at it, everything else. And then he sees something that really catches his eye. He points down. There's a fireball.
I mean, are there actually fireballs?
We did actually get 2.
I'm aware, but I specifically said I pocketed everything in that chest.
She
Oh,
did.
Alright, so you pocket all of that.
Like, I understand the armors would not fit in my pocket,
Yeah.
just due to the size of the opening, but everything else.
Okay, so that won't be in there, but how much gold are you carrying in there?
All the gold we just got, I wouldn't have bothered to bring any money with us. We're going to a hole to kill some people.
All the gold we got is in the chest, in my pocket.
Alright. So, aside from that, he sees a couple of the jugs of wine then, takes 2 of those, and goes to Neander. Hurry up. Make too much noise, I'll fucking squash you.
Alright.
See, they're all watching you fucking carefully.
I motion back to the rest of the group to come forward. Like, no, just hand signals.
Oh god. Brad, you'd be ruined.
I know.
I hope you have a natural 20 in Constitution.
I mean, they'd be very sorely disappointed to see I'm not. I'm but
Oh.
a man.
They'll use the back door just like we are.
Okay.
Saul should squash her.
Yes, Jim, this is the exit.
Yep. So,
Sick.
at this point, as you all get over there, just quickly start rushing off. You can hear the others just laughing, and they start having a little bit of merriment at the free things they just got.
Good for them.
The free thing we got was our lives.
So, and that takes a bit of traveling, but the Snurfnabble will continue to lead. This way, quick! And he'll actually lead you back to the main junction that leads
Ah.
to the tunnel, going 100 feet up.
Oh my god.
Takes
Did
a,
it.
takes a good half of the day, but you manage to get there just fine. And obviously, the way is nicely blocked by fucking stone giants. Which you could tell they definitely would not fit through this entrance or exit.
The stone giants?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go back up.
So, takes a little bit of time getting everyone up and out of the tunnel, especially those who are injured or exhausted. The step ladder helps significantly in expediting the people out of there. Finally able to
Oh, and
get back to Langresh.
hey, Ironstride.
Yes.
Look at how well everything managed to work out in the end. The tunnel got collapsed so no Drow could come up and raid the city. And the only other entrance is guarded by a bunch of giants who are assholes.
It is a fairly good end to this scenario.
Oh fuck.
Ignore
My
everyone.
Still
clone
yes.
is here! My clone is here!
Fight for dominance.
Oh heck.
Ironstride v. Ironstride.
I was about to teleport other Talrath down here.
You'll
and be
just
like,
got
"Fight."
Thanos snapped.
Getting the mass quantity of boys.
Oh, did we not just release them into the city?
I mean,
No.
Yeah, you could if
Yes.
you want.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, we give them the same offer. They're free to work on the ship with us if they feel they
Yeah,
need
that's
to,
fair.
or they can go free. It's their choice.
That's true. That's true. So, yeah, I figured it. So, as you do get back, you can see quite a few are enjoying the prospect of freedom. Others are happy to be free, but not so much enjoying the sunlight. But obviously, they don't have many intentions of really going back. as you finally do get up to the, oh my god, as they get up and you lead them through the city to the Elbreth, you definitely see a lot more dock hands. Even some are like, where the fuck are you getting all these guys? Where are they from?
Oh, you know, around.
Mm-hmm.
Ground.
You know, usual.
Wandering vagrants.
Hole in the ground.
Wandering a tattered drow.
Yeah, the whole. I know Rozzy hates me so much for that one. Yes, there are definitely plenty of stores you can buy materials from, as they are getting back to the ship, helping unload, just out of, fucking gratification to the fact that they are now free, and they are, a good portion are very clearly wanting to go with you. You can see that there are about 3 drow who are pretty intent on probably seeking another ship out of here, along with a Snurfnebel and a human as well.
We know that you rescued us, but it would be real awkward if we had to take the entire boat ride with you to somewhere else.
Well, for those, the few are the ones that you saw who fought against you, as well as the other two that were knocked out by Valus because they tried to stop him.
Oh, so the word we're just gonna like ice them.
Yeah.
I guess that's like some drow slave instincts, right? That they acted up against us, and the word we're gonna put them down.
Oh my god.
I mean, I did say, go away or die. And they're not dead yet, so...
They're taking their...
It was
Are they
a
going
prank.
away?
It was a prank.
Yeah, they're taking their chances. They're like, we're going to fuck away, man. Like, oh god. Yes, Millie, you can do that. Holy shit. That is a lot of tinted sunnies.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna make so many sunnies.
Yeah, which, Raxiel, as soon as you do get back to the ship, Miller, he almost practically tackle hugs you. Just on the prospect of... I hate the message. I was worried, Mom. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine, Raxiel. If there was any problem, I would have just summoned you to me.
You should have done it sooner.
But I didn't need to, Raxiel. We just walked out.
You don't have to be tough for me, Mom. I can be tough, too.
But I'm not being tough. We walked out. We literally just walked just a longer way.
Millie performed admirably, Raxiel. She did well.
Really?
Look at me. I'm not even hurt.
He starts looking you up and down just to be sure. Like, I always know you're lying.
I'm not.
I always know you're lying.
Look, I need to create just like a million shaded goggles.
Oh, I can help. I've been practicing.
I mean, sure, why not?
Yes.
Trying to create so many. They're really small, and like when it comes to like minerals stuff, I can create a 5-foot cube. So I'm just gonna create a fuckload.
Alrighty. So, with that, Raxiel does actually start helping you. You can actually see that he's been watching you and practicing. You're not sure on what. But he starts fabricating as well.
Oh god, we're going to have so many shaded goggles.
Start making tiny cities that only he can destroy.
I create so many shaded goggles.
And start passing them out like they're candy. And the Drow and Snurfnebel are extraordinarily happy.
Every single one, by the way, has my maker's mark on it.
Of course.
So it's like little Ray Bans except with million bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. And we'll leave off there as you plan out your next destination. You have a whole crew to fit out, and you can see that both the Guardians 32 and 36 are actually pretty satisfied. They look happy to have been rescuing people once again.
Seems like
And
we're going to
technically-
need to invest in a larger crew.
Yeah.
They also saved people from giants.
That too.
That's cool. I mean, when we go help Velus's family, if they're still fucking alive, we might lose half the crew. Space.
That is not an
Alright.
upside.
Aw,
That's a downside, especially for you.
why?
Because depression. You don't like killing slaves or watching them be killed or watching your crew members be killed, do you?
I'm sorry, crew member number 6. Please don't die.
Oh, look at them. All the
He's-
old ones have
he's-
names, so
he's
Josh is
coming
going to have to name all of them.
Oh, Josh, don't name all of them.
Name them so we have to
He
keep.
has to.
I kind of have to.
He named all the other ones that we got last time.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm gonna
Okay.
fall emotional.
How many of these bastards
Everything.
decided to stay with us?
I mean,
All of them.
You did just
Most
save
of
their
them.
life from slavery.
I never promised to give them a spot on my crew. God damn it.
Didn't you say we offered them the same deal?
No.
You did.
They will-
You did. You
they
legit did.
Ah, shit.
They
I
eat
offered
the
the
load.
ones we bought the deal. The ones we freed by killing the matron. I expected they'd just kind of fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, now we have
some
more crew.
See, don't worry.
Play book
Hold on.
during
I'll,
then.
I'll reduce the numbers now just to show who actually lived. And
Oh yeah,
there,
because
there
there's
you go.
boys who were too. You just took away 2 people.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
saw.
took-
There were 2 more up here.
There's three Drow up here and 2 down here, and they're the
So,
ones.
so I'm guessing all the ones that stayed are the ones that followed us just because we rescued them.
Yes.
'Cause I never offered them a spot on my ship, but I guess they're here now.
Hold on.
If
I-
they want to
I
stay,
got-
I don't see a problem.
I got the perfect fucking thing
Oh,
for
look
this
at him.
guy because it's the one that Valus saved. So
Oh my god. Give
That
him
was
the
backwards.
stone leg.
there,
Slow.
legless Jim.
Oh.
I was actually thinking of calling him Legolas.
Alright.
That's cool, except why do we get to keep the broken one?
Wow.
He can't exactly walk away.
Aw.
I love it.
Can't you
Okay,
just
so I hire
Virginia?
older Smurf Eblin to svenoof them
Snip
to help grow some herbs in our tiny garden.
So yeah, I guess, guys, we're gonna need to invest in a new ship or a bigger ship.
I mean, remember how we wanted to get a ship the size of a fucking city? Yeah.
Yes, see, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
is
we're just getting the crew early.
we
Yeah.
can start building a much bigger ship
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we have the crew for it now.
You just gotta make like 50 sleeping bags,
Nice.
and we'll be fine. They can all sleep on the ground.
But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Fun session, Josh.
Yes.
Good night.
Night, Nick.
Nice, Nicola.
4,000 experience.
Yeah. See?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
52,509. Yep.
Yep.
That went surprisingly well at the end there.
Oh yeah, wasn't sure if
Yeah, we
you'd be
didn't have to
willing to
fight
give the
any of
giants
them.
anything. So,
Really don't want to fight giants.
yeah, especially when
I'm
who's covered
happy
now.
to fight giants.
I know you are, but the rest of us don't have 24 AC.
The rest of you